Hey guys, Dylan Schumacher,
Daniel Richardson.
Citadel Defense.
We are here today to talk to you about racking the slide during a reload. We have heard from several people this year that every time you do a reload, you should insert the magazine, roll your hand over the top, and rack the slide. And what do you think about that, Dylan?
Yeah, so, we're talking about a speed reload specifically here, right? So we would say no. We're not going to do that. And our thing, and I'm sure there's going to be people out there who disagree with that. I don't know why this is such a hot button issue.
Yeah.
But our thing is speed. We want bullets in the gun as fast as humanly possible. I understand that you're stressed out and, everyone acts like once you're on adrenaline, your fingers don't work at all anymore. I understand there's effects there, right? But it's not like your hand turns into a brick. You still have a thumb. And it's not that hard to hit that button. I'm sorry, I just don't think it is. Professional athletes can do amazing things under incredible amounts of stress, and you're telling me you can't hit that little button? I don't know. Don't own a gun.
You know what I've seen more people do under stress? Rack the slide and eject plenty of good rounds on the ground. We see this in our classes when we're really yelling at someone and trying to get them to do a speed reload, and they screw something up, and it's like rack, and there go all their good rounds, and I'm like, why are you wasting those rounds? That doesn't need to happen. It's a waste of time, you guys. At Citadel Defense, we play by big boy rules.
That's right.
And that means if you can solve the problem a faster, better way, solve it a faster, better way. There's no reason to do it the hard way simply for the sake of consistency. I don't see any value in that.
Yeah.
I can see the argument people are making where they say you're more prone to consistency, to not making mistakes, when you do it the same way every time, but in my opinion, it's just a waste of time.
Yeah, and
why do we train at all?
Yeah, I just don't believe that. I'm not buying that argument at the end of the day. I'm not buying the argument that if I do this every time, that therefore I'm going to be more consistent. Because if I do this every time, then I'm just as consistent. I don't understand the gap there, or why they think you always need to rack it. I also think, like I said, we're unabashed. We value speed, okay? Mm-hmm. If my gun is empty, like there's literally no bullets in it, I want it loaded as soon as humanly possible, and this is the quickest way to do it, right? That's just how it goes. Mm-hmm. So that's my thought is, I think, and I believe, and I haven't seen any research to the contrary, that when you're under that stress, you can push that little button. You can put the mag in and push that little button. I don't see a problem with that.
If we were teaching a bunch of imbeciles who couldn't memorize or learn multiple different things, I would say, hey, let's do it the same way every time. But we don't think you guys are idiots, and I think that you can learn how to put a mag in and hit the slide release, and you will know the difference between when you need to rack the slide and when you don't. So I'm going to teach you the fastest way to do that, depending on the situation, the scenario, and that's why we focus and value mindset, because that's going to be more important to you guys. If you can do like a 10-degree tilt on your gun and observe a problem and fix it the fastest way, that's so much better than just memorizing the one-size-fits-all.
Yeah. Well, Travis Haley has this great line that I love, and it's thinkers before shooters. I think that is brilliant, and we are of that vein, right? Mm-hmm. So like Daniel said, big boy rules. We want to teach you to think through the problem.
I suppose we should make that big girl rules too.
Big girl rules too. Yeah. Big adult
big
rules.
People rules.
Big pants rules. Look, we don't think that you're an idiot, and I don't want you to just start slapping the gun and moving stuff and doing things. Why? Why are you doing what you're doing? Think through the problem and just solve that problem. And I don't think it's slower, because if you come take a class with us, if you go take a class with someone else, you're going to already have thought through that problem in advance. Mm-hmm. So you see the problem, you identify the problem, gun is empty, gun is malfunctioning, whatever. You apply the one solution to it, and that's it. And then you move on with your life.
It's really simple observation and solution. That's
all. It. That's all we're talking about here.
So I just don't understand this argument myself, because I think it's a waste of time. I don't know why people are getting bent out of shape about it. Mm-hmm. If you really have trouble doing the wrong thing when you need to get more bullets in your gun, then you need to practice more. You need to observe more. You need to think more, and don't just dumb down the solution by making it a one-size-fits-all. That's my opinion. So I think I'm right.
Just to wrap it up, we're applying the same solution every time.
Yeah.
Gun is empty. I'm putting the new mag in and I'm hitting that slide release. Same solution every single time.
Yep.
Okay, there's nothing inconsistent about that.
Right.
We're just saying different solutions for different problems.
Right.
That's our argument. I don't think a one-size-fits-all is adequate for what you need to do.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope.
Comment below, like, please, and subscribe. Do brave deeds and endure, guys. Thanks.